It's the Deep for the Week talk show. Are you ready to talk? Let's get deep for the week.
Hello, and thank you for joining us on the Deep for the Week show. I'm your host, Kali, and before we get started, I'm going to ask you to like, share, subscribe, and if you have any comments, please comment below. I love to hear your input, and if you'd like to be a host on our show, please comment below, and we'll also get you started on that, or inbox us from wherever you're watching: Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. We're all over, and we're going to be on Instagram soon. So again, if you'd like to be on the show, if there's something you'd like to discuss, again, comment, inbox, or find a way to get at us, and we'll get you in the studio, either via remotely or actually in studio, as we are in Detroit. Anyhow, thank you for joining us on the Deep for the Week show. Man, I just got off work and I felt like I really needed to come in studio and do a show. Why? Because I want to talk to you about do's and don'ts at my job. And so I'm going to be transparent as hell, as fuck, as some of you would say. This year, I took a break. And I came back, and I'm totally me this year. I don't really care who feelings I hurt, or I have no one to represent but myself. Prior to that, I did have someone else's reputation and or image to consider. We'll talk about why I don't anymore on another show. But anyhow, I'm glad to say I don't have anyone's reputation but mine, or image but mine, to uphold, because woo, that's a lot of work. Anyhow, so thank you for joining us on the Deep for the Week show. Today's show is about do's and don'ts at the strip club. So many of you, yes, do's and don'ts at the strip club. So many of you may know I work at a strip club. I have worked on and off as a stripper for years. And it is a great job to have income-wise, especially in times like this. And we do experience income loss in times like this, but it's nothing like what you guys experience. We're still able to manage above water because we make a lot of money daily. Anyhow, that's not what we came to talk about. We came to talk about when you come to patronize at a gentleman's club, what to do versus what not to do. The do's and don'ts when you're visiting a gentleman's club. I'm going to call it a gentleman's club. We're not going to call it a strip club. You know why? Because you guys need to go back to being gentlemen. Okay? All right. Maybe they should call it that again. And that whole, energy will come back slightly. I don't know. But it's leaving. Anyhow, let's talk about it. First of all, do's and don'ts when you come to a gentleman's club. You do not come broke. Don't come broke. Don't come broke thinking girls are going to talk to you because you're broke and you're sad, or I was just hoping you'd sit down and talk to me, sweetheart. I didn't bring much money today. Would you like a drink? No, actually, no, I don't. If we'd like a drink, the club gives us one. Sometimes most clubs gives us one free drink a day. So yeah. And then, we know where the liquor store is. We're not broke. We don't need to drink for free. Okay. Now you do have some that are alcoholics that are like, give me that, run that, but not me. That you're not gonna get me like that. Okay. Don't come to this place with your little bitty 20 or 40 thinking I'm gonna just buy a girl a drink. She's gonna talk to me. No, we're not. We're gonna drink that drink and maybe sip it, like, and then we're gonna walk off once we realize you ain't finna get nothing that's beneficial to us. Second of all, when a girl approaches you to maybe introduce herself or ask you if you would like to patronize in a dance, don't start touching all on her. If that, you have to pay for that. And every girl's different. However she's gonna let you touch all on her, every girl's different. So don't assume because Betty let you just be like, that Sally gonna let you do that too. She probably not. And you know what the mouth is for? Communication. You ask, before you go back there where the money has to be pulled out, regardless of if you enjoyed it or not. All right. Number 3. What was that, 2? Yeah. Number 3. Do not touch our hair. Don't touch our hair. Now, today, I just recently cut my hair, and I'm just learning how to properly do this, and it's not easy. I don't want to do it every day. I would appreciate if y'all don't touch my hair. Most Black girls would appreciate it if you don't touch our hair or our wigs or our fake hair or our real hair. Now, I don't know. I can't speak for the other cultures, but I know my culture, we just rather you not touch it. And today, like I said, I'm being transparent. I don't know if you guys can see this from where you're from. I got little furries here and around these edges, around these places here, because guys were just touching my hair. Ain't supposed to be no curlies up there all night. Now, maybe you like the way it look, but don't touch it. It's like a museum. Don't touch, just look. Okay? Especially when it comes to that Black girl hair. Okay, that was number 3 or 4. I don't know. At 5, don't lick us. Don't lick us. Don't assume you could just lick us anywhere, whether it's on my boob, my butt, my back. No, it's nasty. I don't know you. And just imagine if I do 20 dances or maybe 40 that night, and all 40 guys lick me. I'm going to be just full of saliva, and I'm going to smell like breath by the end of the night. And you just might lick somebody else's spit. Think about it. Food for thought. Spit for thought. When you smack the butt, I know you like to hear that, but there's a way to do that. Number 6, when you want to indulge in like that, in extra shit, you need to know how to do that. And there's a way to do it real loud without it hurting real bad. So you figure it out, or don't do it. Because when we hit ourselves on stage, it don't hurt. You think we're doing that? If it hurt, no, we don't do it if it hurt. We're not leaving a handprint on our shit every time we do that. And you don't have to either. You might want to YouTube it or something. I don't know. There's a YouTube about everything. But don't do it hard. Because you might just get smacked back. Was that 5? Okay. Number 6. Don't just come in while somebody is, trying to give you your money's worth and give you a dance, and you just come on in and just. Why? Don't do that. It's not okay. When you give us this money, whether it's $20 for a dance, $20, $40, $150, whatever the fuck it costs to go in the VIP, whatever you're arranging. Sometimes you have a VIP hour, sometimes you have just dances, whatever. You can't assume that you just get to do whatever you want because you spent your money. We're not robots or machines when you put your money in and you do what you want until your time is bring the minute. No. No. Okay. I think that was number 6 or something. Or lucky 7. Don't try to suck my breasts or the other girl. Okay, listen. It goes back to the licking. It's kind of the same thing, sucking, licking. Imagine every guy doing it. You just going after every motherfucker. Just his spit, your spit, and get just ugh. I can imagine that's probably how the COVID got spread it even more, and it's probably why they were like, yeah, closing places down. In Texas, we used to have to put glue on our nipples so that like that's not even possible for you. Just don't fuck around or something on a patch or glue or something like we would use like glitter glue and all these other different stuff to be creative because. But yeah, it had to be a band-aid, something over that nipple. And man, I kind of wish we had that rule here. I just hate when y'all like, you could just see like, you know, your breath might stink, might smell like beer, cigarette. I want my breath smell like that. And then here you come, like most of y'all that do it, y'all do it like with your mouth coming. When you coming towards the breast, you already have your mouth open, like, and so that's how we know to be like, fuck. No. Another thing, if you work at you patronize at a club where you can smoke cigarettes, girls really hate to sit next to a guy that is just blowing the cigarettes or a cigar just back to back. Just it's kind of hard, especially if you don't smoke. Now, if you smoke, I guess it's okay. But if you don't, and you're just sitting there inhaling smoke, maybe you should not smoke while the girl's sitting next to you. And if you do smoke and girls don't come sit next to you, that might be why. So, yeah, all those things, all those things. It's something to take into consideration. We are human. I know that sometimes you lose your sense of that because you're having such a good time and you think, oh, but every day is not a good day. Sometimes you may not feel good. Sometimes you just might not be in the mood for that. You need to make sure that the person is okay with these things. And until you do, you probably shouldn't do it. I do understand you're two consensual adults. So that if you do make the agreement to allow all those things that I say, I don't want you to do because I don't know you, it can be verbalized. It can be communicated to where, before you even go back there and spend your money. So, you don't have to just assume like, oh, the last four girls did that. She's going to do it too. You can't do that. You need to make sure you know what you're dealing with. That'll be the smart thing to do, you know. And so with that being said, they keep touching my hair. I didn't know they was going to like the short hair so much. I kind of did because every time I pull my hair back into a bun, they love it. So I figured they love my face being fully exposed. That's what they like. And so I cut my hair. Plus, I was just having problems with it. Just too busy for it. And I cut it before and I enjoyed the look, but it was during the pandemic and I wasn't able to keep it short. And so here we are now. But the guys just love it way too much. And what holds it down is like edge control and mousse and gel. And so it's just like, just please don't touch it. It feels funny. It feels a little greasy, a little hard and greasy at the same damn time. Just don't touch my hair. I don't know about the other black girls. I know about the other black girls. They don't want you touching their hair either. I promise you they don't. But I don't know about the white girls. Black girls don't want you to touch them. And it's probably not good to touch people's hair. Anyway, I don't know. When the girl got lice and then you touch her hair and you go touch the next bitch hair, you spreading lice now. We don't want that. I don't know. I just all the girls ain't clean. It used to be you had to be clean and super cute and in shape, but things are changing. Y'all like them ratchet, and so they hire them ratchet. But we're all not ratchet, and it's nothing wrong with someone being okay with all the things. Like again, I just said I'm not okay with, but just make sure they're okay with it. And even if they don't verbalize it, they're trying to keep it cool and sensual and to the point where you still enjoy it. You don't feel like you wasted your money. And they're like backing away and showing resistance and moving away from your actions. Then maybe you should take that into consideration. Oh, she's uncomfortable, or she doesn't like it, or she wants me to stop. Don't make it awkward, because when we have to tell you, that makes it extremely awkward. So yeah, just consider all those things. And I know you guys spend a lot to get in to park at some of these places. And so when you get in, you probably feel like I'm about to do whatever I want to a bet. But we're someone's mother, someone's sister, someone's daughter, someone's auntie, maybe even someone's grandma, some of us. We all ages and ranges up in here. And we have to go home. And we have to feel okay when we go home. You don't want to have to decompress from so much. So find your girl that is okay with what you like so that you're not compromising anyone, and stick to her. That's what they have regulars. They call regulars a person that sees you on a regular basis because you know what they like, they know what you like, and you can deal with that for the amount they're willing to give. I think that needs to be more of a thing because you'll get, and I do know men are visual. They like different things. They like to change it up. But when you change it up, just over a drink or two, communicate with the girl. I like to bite. I like to this. I like to poke. I like to pull. I like to thing. I like to. So she can know. And she can say, oh, no, don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't, I'll pop you out. Whatever. And everybody can be happy. And you can feel like you got your money's worth. And she can feel like she got paid enough. So with that being said, those are the do's and don'ts. My do's and don'ts. What are your do's and don'ts? Do you dance? If you're a dancer, I'd love to have you come on and tell what are your do's and don'ts when you're dancing. What do you like guys to do? And what do you don't like them to do? I didn't really go over the do's. But do spend money. Do ask questions. Do communicate. Do get consent. Do come in with at least $100. Or maybe you should wait till you have that. If you're not going to get a dance, spend that $100 tipping on stage. At least, $20 a girl at least. And then go home. Don't stay too long. Don't ask us for a number. Oh, boom. We can't give you all our number. And most likely, this is one last don't before I go. If you get the number, it's because you're very sweet and spent good money, or the rapport was great. The energy was great. But it's not just going to be because you want it. Or I have 1,000 numbers in my phone, and you think I can remember all y'all? What's going to make me remember you is that we had a great rapport with one another. It was very mutual. The agreement was well. I would like to see you again. Type shit. So that's probably the only time it's okay to ask for the number. After you see me like 3, 4, 5 times, spent up maybe to 1,000 at least, nearly, or more. And I feel like, this is a good person to know in this industry for this reason. I should give him my number so he can know when I'm here, and so he can do that again. And I can have a good time with him. But it takes time to get to that point. Please don't expect it because you think I'm cute. We're not looking for a boyfriend either. You think we have a problem finding one? So you wanting our number, us wanting yours is probably slim. If it's not, for us to call you to say, I'm going to work today, you gonna come see me? I mean, and please don't take this personal. We can't like all of you. It's a lot of you. But if we make you feel like, then that means we're doing our job. But we hope that we don't make you feel so like that you just feel like you're entitled to do whatever you want to us. You can't do that to anybody that you like. So don't forget, when you come in that door into that dark environment, please don't think that you can get dark with us. There are limits to this, and every girl is different. Just like when having intercourse, every girl is different. Some girls like this, some girls like that. Some girls let you do this, some girls don't let you do that. Just talk about it. We're grown. Big people. Big girl, big boy. We can talk about it. I mean, eventually we're going to have to, if the things don't go the way you want and you're having to pay, you're going to say, well, I didn't get to do this and that. And that's what I came to do. So just say it in the beginning so she can say, oh, no. But that girl probably would. Let me go get her. Tiffany, he wants to. She, okay, come on, boo. To each his own. And I don't judge a soul. Everybody has their thing that they do or they don't. Just communicate. Okay? I added on another 15 minutes. I thought I was about to go, but I forgot about that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. And again, if you'd like to come on and make this a roundtable discussion, I love to talk to you all, not just to myself about this, but I hope you enjoyed watching today. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you next time on the Deep for the Week show. And don't forget, don't be doing all that in the club. But make it rain, make it rain. That's what you do. Again, thanks for watching.